How do you treat yourself? With love and compassion, or with an attitude that you're unworthy or unlovable? In early recovery, when our self-esteem is at an all-time low, most of us treat ourselves poorly with disrespect, shame, and anger. The longest relationship you'll ever have is with yourself. Do you want to treat this relationship like a loving marriage or a frivolous one-night stand? It's high time to start respecting this relationship and make it strong and healthy. Also, it's hard to love and respect others when you don't love and respect yourself. So by improving your relationship with yourself, all your relationships will benefit. Here are our top 9 ways to build a healthy relationship with yourself. When we're new to recovery, most of us say terrible things to ourselves. A great way to combat this negative self-talk is through affirmations. The reason affirmations are so important is they get us to start saying loving things about ourselves, which will hopefully become the norm and replace the negativity. Additionally, a lot of the negative things we tell ourselves aren't even true. It's just part of some broken tape we've been playing over and over for years. If you had a friend who made a mistake, would you forgive them or would you shame them for their error? Hopefully you would forgive them, realizing no one's perfect. We all make mistakes. We are often our own worst critics. We can beat ourselves up for the smallest blunders. Next time you make a mistake, treat yourself with compassion and forgive yourself. Respecting yourself means honoring your own boundaries and valuing your emotional, spiritual, and physical needs. You may still be figuring out your boundaries, and that's okay. Boundaries are often used to protect your time, finances, physical space, and your emotional well-being. Also, listen to your body and emotions and provide for those needs, including proper sleep, nutrition, downtime, and alone time. Respecting yourself in these ways naturally leads to higher self-confidence. Developing trust in yourself is a process that's closely linked to personal integrity and relying on your intuition. A good way to start practicing integrity is to do what you said you'd do and be where you said you'd be. As you grow in your recovery, so will your personal definition of integrity. Relying on your intuition is a process that doesn't happen overnight, but as you get better at it, you'll start to trust yourself more and more. Develop your intuition by asking yourself if a choice is in your highest and best interest and listening to your gut for the response. Take those actions you know are healthy for you and for your greatest good, and begin to recognize and avoid self-sabotage. You may make lots of mistakes misinterpreting along the way, but eventually you'll come to trust yourself. Quality time is important for relationships, so start spending some quality time with yourself. There's a big difference between healthy alone time and unhealthy isolation. It's usually pretty easy to see which you're engaging in. Here are some ideas for quality alone time with yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Take a luxurious bath and set the scene with candles and relaxing music. Go fishing, play a round of golf, or cook yourself an indulgent meal. Be supportive and encourage your goals and aspirations. Be sure to pat yourself on the back and celebrate the many milestones along the way. When you hit a barrier, speak to yourself in the supportive and encouraging way you would a friend. What would you want a friend to say to you to help get you back on track? The ability to laugh at yourself is invaluable. So remember to keep a good sense of humor and don't take yourself too damn seriously. There's a difference between laughing at yourself in a lighthearted fashion and making fun of yourself. Don't put yourself down. That'll make you feel worse. Laughing at yourself means recognizing when you do something silly or being playful with yourself. For example, one of my friends has this uncanny ability to capture me in hilarious moments on camera. So I started to post best and worst photo of the day on Facebook. It was just too funny not to share. We usually expect our friends to be honest with us, but can we be honest with ourselves? The skill of self-honesty takes a while to develop, as many of us have lived in self-deceit for years. Often, we need to discuss situations with others in our support system before we realize the truth we've been hiding from ourselves. When a friend is having a bad day, do you treat them with compassion and empathy, or add to the negativity with shame and judgment. We would likely ask that friend how we can help, and if possible, we would give them what they need. Treat yourself the same way. When things are tough, go easy on yourself and allow yourself to ask for and receive whatever you need. If you feel shame or self-pity around an issue, drop all judgments and fill up on self-love. I know this is easier said than done, but with practice, it becomes natural. Through practicing these tips, you will learn to love yourself and come to enjoy your own company. Also, this newfound manner of treating yourself will impact all your other relationships. Others will like to be around you because you love and respect yourself. Next, click on the Recovery Action Plan to start applying these tips to your life.